Hi, this video is on how to OCR a document. OCR stands for Optical Character Recognition, and basically it's how to take a file that we've scanned with one of the district copiers and OCR it with Adobe Acrobat, or basically to turn what are pictures, because when we scan we've basically just scanned a picture, into something that we can use in our classroom that's able to be read by a character reader or anything else. I'm looking at a book scan on the book scan folder that you can scan your stuff to in a folder called Street Law that I didn't do, somebody else did it. I'm going to go ahead and open one of these. So if I look at this really big one and I right click on it, normally I'm opening with Adobe Reader, but if I open with Adobe Acrobat Reader instead, I'm sorry, with Adobe Acrobat, I take that back, with Adobe Acrobat instead, I'm going to have some features that I don't normally have. So here's this one called Street Law, and you can see if I try to grab any of these things, it's just a picture. That's all this is. And the process of OCRing is simple. I go over here to Tools, and I go down to the text recognition right here, and I just click on the AA this file, and then you're going to have a little pop-up here that says, hey, what do you want to do it with in English? All the defaults are good. You just say OK, and now it's going to go through this entire document and turn what were pictures into all text. So now if you've got a student that you're trying to use UDL with, or you just want them to be able to search the document, you want them to be able to screen read the document, whatever, now all those pictures are going to be text. You can see this is a fairly large document. It doesn't take very long to OCR. It's over halfway through it just while I'm sitting here talking. And then once it's done, the next thing is, depending on how big it is, you're going to want to do this no matter what. You're going to want to resave this as a reduced size PDF, because you saw this one was huge. It was 14 meg. And now, once I'm done, it's almost finished. This chapter 1 of Street Law is now an OCR document, and these spots where it was just pictures before now are all text. So if I go through here, this is all text that I can grab now. When I'm finished, I'm going to go and say File, Save As, and I'm going to save it as, File, Save As Other. I'm going to save it as Reduced Size PDF, and it's going to have a little pop-up that says, do you want to optimize? Sure, yes. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to retain all existing formats. Just an OK. And since this isn't really mine, you can see it's already dropped by half. We're going to go ahead and just save this, replace that file, and it started out at 14 meg. And now this file, we'll see what size it is once I close this window, because it's reducing all the images to just sizes that you can look at and see, as opposed to photo quality or whatever quality they were scanned out when this document was originally scanned. And now I'm going to close this, and we've gone from 14 meg down to 2.5. Now when I open this file, I have the ability to grab text, which I couldn't grab before. And if I want to use a screen reader on this one, I can go down to a section that maybe I can grab a screen reader for. If I grab that same text now, I would be able to, if I open this up in Chrome, to use our screen reader and read through that as well. So that's all it takes to OCR a document.